of all, I think the huge award or grant that we're getting today is a big, big recognition that everybody has participated in. I want to first and foremost thank the neighbors and the volunteers on Quesada Gardens. It's been in the works and growing with us for so many years because of the love that's really here in this community. And I know that for a fact because I was here over 10 years ago when we were doing the first challenge grants. And we also said to ourselves, we needed to express the community love that's right here. Not to look at this community in a negative way, to see what is positive and to grow it. And some 10 years later now, not only do you get the recognition that you deserve, not only is this garden appreciated by our great community in San Francisco and the neighborhood here, but it's recognized by the U.S. Conference of Mayors and by the Smart Growth and the Scotts Miracle Gro here. Because of their participation, we are one of 5 cities being recognized with this fantastic award. It's very special. It's one that I really thank Scotts because when they partnered up with the Conference of Mayors, they really wanted to express their support for people who are taking seriously the movement around greening our communities, around healthy environments, healthy foods. You're going to find out today there's a little kid here who's been living the dream by helping us grow vegetables and edible things here. Someone who we're going to recognize today as a very, very special person in this community as well. And I want to say someone who's been around in city government for now 23 years, but also kind of started DPW days right here at this site and knew how hard it was for people to kind of generate a positive feeling about this. But they did it using a garden, using an idea that people can come around our community and say, what's wrong with having a garden that represents us? And then watch our youth through the CYC, the Community Youth Center, come in here a little less than a year ago and start establishing their growth alongside this garden, alongside the neighborhood. So there is so much and so many stories to tell about how this community has come together. And now I think we're in historic times where there's a sense of safety here, a sense of community here that hasn't been felt for many, many years. And I think there's excitement that our youth now are less afraid, because I know in those earlier years there was fear that really drove a lot of decisions made. Now there is more of a sense of involvement and engagement. And these gardens that Scott and that the U.S. Conference of Mayors are setting throughout the country, for us, there's a little bit more special thing here. We're getting out of the level of fear. We're coming into real engagement here, using opportunities everywhere we can. The $25,000 grant is invaluable because we've had grants for this garden for so many years. Now you see the product and the benefit of all that and the growth of this community coming together, that it's now being recognized not only Bay Area, but as a national model for everybody to follow. So I want to just simply say from the bottom of my heart, thank you, community. Thank you to our young people for believing in us, for sticking with us, for exemplifying your faith, that generations of all of us who come together and say we've got a new way of doing things, a smarter way, a community way of growing ourselves and innovating ourselves and greening ourselves into success. This is the way we should do it, and I'm so glad it's recognized by a very national corporate citizen working in the Conference of Mayors, so that all the other mayors, I get to brag. This is my first year as a member of the Conference of Mayors. I get to go back and says, I even finished the first year, and we get a national award. It's because our communities are strong. So thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.